bell rang, signaling the end of another mundane day at my high school. As the sea of students poured out of the classrooms, I felt a peculiar sense of unease settle over me. Little did I know that within those familiar halls lurked a darkness that would consume my very soul, forever altering the course of my existence. That evening, as I prepared to leave the deserted school grounds, a strange whisper danced on the edge of my hearing. I turned, expecting to find a fellow student, or maybe even a mischievous breeze, but the empty corridors stared back at me, their silence mocking my growing apprehension. I quickened my pace, eager to escape the suffocating atmosphere that seemed to tighten its grip with each passing second. But the hallways stretched impossibly long, their walls closing in, trapping me in a labyrinth of despair. Panic welled within me as I desperately sought an exit, but the school held me captive, its malevolent presence reveling in my fear. A faint glow flickered in the distance, drawing me towards its ethereal allure. Curiosity mingled with trepidation as I approached a classroom bathed in an otherworldly light. The door creaked open with a life of its own, and against my better judgment, I stepped inside. The room was frozen in time, a snapshot of forgotten memories. Dust danced in the air, and the scent of decay lingered, as if the very essence of the school had decayed within these walls. Rows of desks stood empty, each one a haunting reminder of the students who once occupied them. A chilling breeze whispered through the room, carrying fragments of a forgotten past. I strained to make sense of the faint voices that echoed from the shadows. Their sorrowful pleas echoed in my mind, desperate cries from souls long lost. Suddenly, the whispers crescendoed into a cacophony of screams. Their anguish pierced my eardrums, clawing at my sanity. I stumbled backward, my heart pounding as the room transformed before my eyes. The walls bled with sinister markings, ancient symbols etched in crimson, pulsating with a malevolent energy. The air grew thick with an otherworldly presence, as if the veil between the living and the dead had been torn asunder. Shadows danced on the walls, their twisted forms mocking my feeble attempts to comprehend the horror unfolding around me. In a final act of defiance, I turned to flee, my every instinct screaming for escape. But as I reached for the door, it evaporated into thin air, leaving me trapped in this macabre realm. The room seemed to breathe, its walls closing in, constricting my movements. I was a mere insect caught in the web of a demonic entity. The whispers transformed into a haunting laughter, a chorus of dark amusement. "Welcome," their disembodied voices taunted, weaving through the air. "You shall forever remain within these haunted halls, a prisoner of your own fear." As the laughter swelled, my mind fractured, and my consciousness slipped into darkness. The high school claimed its latest victim, another soul consumed by its malevolence. Years have passed since that fateful day, and the high school remains a place of dread. It stands as a forgotten monument, its walls housing the tormented spirits of those who have succumbed to its curse. To this day, I wander its spectral corridors, my existence a mere echo of the life I once knew. Beware the secrets that lie within the heart of your own high school, for they hold a darkness that hungers for souls. And should you hear the whispers, should you feel the suffocating presence, know that escape is but an illusion in this realm of eternal torment.